I chose to go abroad because I'd never been abroad before, and I always heard great things, and I thought it would really, I guess the cliche, broaden my horizons, and I thought I would learn more about myself in the process. The purpose of my trip abroad was really to explore another education system outside the U.S. So I thought New Zealand, and it was far away enough to get away from New York, but they also spoke English, which I liked. And I didn't really know much about it, so that encouraged me to want to go. I think going abroad has changed me in that it's made me more self-aware of who I am, and it's given me more confidence in myself. And so I guess it just made me feel more independent, and I know more about myself now than I did before.
A country I would like to go study abroad in is probably Germany, or a surrounding country that's German speaking, or an English speaking country where it'd be a bit easier, but I'd prefer the challenge. I chose Germany the first time because in high school that's what we had to do. I would like to choose Germany again because being there I really enjoyed being in the country and seeing the people and speaking the language, and with German being my major, I definitely want to advance in it a little bit more. I would be able to fit in an abroad program pretty much any time. To afford my trip to Germany, I'll definitely be using financial aid. I'd like to study abroad because it'll be more interesting to learn the language if I'm actually in the language. I think it'd be more interesting to go abroad than to stay in New York. Just everything that's there changes people.
I chose to go abroad because I've always been interested in Japanese culture and technology, and one of the districts in Tokyo, which is called Akihabara, is a technological epicenter. My favorite part of the trip was when we visited the Studio Ghibli Museum, because Studio Ghibli is very similar to Disney that we have here in America. Paying to go abroad was really easy because SUNY Oswego will let you take out loans to help cover the travel expenses. The biggest shock in going to Japan was how willing everyone is to help you, whereas here in New York City, for example, they'll more or less ignore you. Japan has changed me in that I've picked up on some of the mannerisms. An example is I'm much more willing to help a random person on the street that I don't know.